What's up, friends? Welcome back to 9 3/4. It's Carissa here, and I'm excited to be bringing you this pick a potion video. So today I felt really called to bring you this video all about what a psychic would say to someone about you. So this is going to be really exciting, and basically this reading is very simple. It's really all about what a psychic slash tarot reader would say all about you to, I was thinking more so your soulmate, so I went in with that intention. But again, just take what resonates. Don't let this reading take from you. Leave whatever doesn't resonate, as always. And I hope you guys really enjoy this. So I have 4 groups for you guys to choose from, 4 potion bottles, I should say, for you to choose from. And starting off with potion bottle number 1, we have this Metamorph mixture right here. It's a purple potion, and I believe it has swirlies. Yep. Let me just mix it up for you. Hopefully you guys can see that. How it has these glittery swirls. Okay. And there's also a little charm on it. Okay, that's group 1. Group 2 has this Draught of Despair potion. Also has really pretty swirlies. I love this like turquoisey teal color that it has, but if you look at it, how pretty that potion is. Also, it just has tape on it. I just never peel it off from when it got shipped to me. But very pretty. Has a little skull imprint on it there as well. That's group 2. And then group 3, we have this Daydream potion. I believe this one also swirls. Yep. I should have swirled it before I started showing you. But hopefully the lighting does it justice, which I don't think it will because it's orange, but this is an orangey potion here, meant to mimic like the Weasley's potion type. Well, that's group 3. And then group 4, we have another swirly potion that is blue. This is the Wit Strengthening Potion with a little eagle charm on it. The rose goldy bronze, I should say it's like a bronzy seal. This one also has a shimmery swirly in it as well. They all have shimmers in it. And that is group 4. So, as always, pause the video here to take all the time you need to pick your potion. Timestamps will be dropped down below, and I will see you in your reading. Alright guys, if you chose group 1, this Metamorph mixture purple potion, which right now it's not looking purple because I've mixed the swirls kind of a lot. It's kind of looking brown. I'm going to put your potion up right here. Hopefully you can still see it kind of. Welcome to your reading. We're going to get started with this Tarot in Wonderland deck here, all about what would a psychic say about you to your soulmate or your person, whoever's inquiring. We're just going to get started, guys. I have some pre-shuffled oracles, which we will get to. Actually, we're going to get to that first, now that I think about it. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, actually, I do. I have some incense burning, so it might be a little bit of ash from that. I apologize. We're going to get right into this. So, this is kind of going to describe you. If you feel like this doesn't resonate, feel free to pick another group that you felt called to, maybe. But we're going to I'm going to lay out all the cards, draw a tarot, and yeah, we're just going to keep going, actually. But first off, actually, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? We're going to do tarot. We're going to do tarot. We're going to do tarot. Yeah, we're going to do tarot. Okay. Sorry, guys. Group 1 always tends to be my like guinea pig group as to how I want to lay things out. So lucky you guys. Lucky you guys. Okay. What spirit guides and angels want? Okay, we have number 8, strength in the reverse coming out here. Okay. Spirit guides, angels. What does psychic say? Okay, we have the 2 of Wands. Okay, what would a psychic say about group 1? We also have the Devil. Okay. What would a psychic say about group 1? Oh my gosh, too many. Okay, we're going to take the first. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. And one more, please. What would a psychic say? Oh, almost dropped them. What would a psychic say about group 1? We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. And the back of your deck is the 5 of Cups. Okay. And then, guys, one moment. I'm just going to adjust my camera because I think my camera is crooked. Just a smidge. There we go. Okay. And then for your oracle cards, we have Fire Ants, Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. Also have number 30, Palace, Athena, Think. I think I've got there. Boar or Pig. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. And then we have 32, Meditation, and I believe this is the, no, this is the crown chakra. It's actually, I was confused because this is a different color than the typical crown chakra. Normally crown chakra is purple. In this deck, it's gray for some reason. But yes, starting off with some signs that I'm seeing here. Fire Ant is fire, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It does not have to be your sign, but if you need that extra confirmation, it's just there for you. Excuse me. Also, if you notice my video cut here and there, it's because I have this cough that I still can't get rid of, and so I edit that out because it's very loud when I cough, so I apologize. Just in case you're wondering. Capricorn energy with the Devil, and Pisces energy with the High Priestess. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing so far. Also, if you're born in the year of the pig, that might be significant. I'm gonna have to look that up because I'm not familiar with what year the pig is for whatever reason. Normally I'm on it, but I'm really not. Wait, I have a little cheat sheet right here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so we have 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007. I'm pretty sure no one in 2019 is watching my video right now. Pretty sure. Okay, but that might be significant as well. You're a person, so being you watching my video. So this is kind of confusing how I'm going to read this. So what a psychic would say about you. Okay. Okay. Okay, group 1. Basically, the reader, I'm sorry. I'm just going to speak to you like how I'm going to read like how the person were speaking to whoever's asking about you. So if it sounds confusing, I apologize, but that's just how I'm going to read it. What would a psychic say about you? Hopefully it's not too confusing. Hopefully you understand when I'm talking about it. So when I'm saying like this person, the person is you. Okay, here we go. All right, so this person could be any of those signs, born in the year of the pig, possibly. If it doesn't resonate, just take that as a layer of confirmation. Now, this does not mean they have to be those signs. It just very well could be that they embody these characteristics. Now, this person is somebody who's very hardworking. They are very much like a team player when it comes to what they do for work, and it could be just in general, but I feel like whatever it is that they do for work, they are very much like a team player setting. However, they also like to enjoy their alone time, you know. While I don't feel like this person is like someone who owns their own business, if you catch my drift. This is somebody who is definitely like you know, a hard worker, and they may not even get recognized for their hard work in the way that they would like to, and that might be very frustrating for them at times. I feel like this person is very disciplined, and when it comes to something that they really want to get done, they're able to put their nose to the grindstone and just focus and do this thing. So they have this energy of a workaholic energy, and that may or may not be a good thing, based on, I don't know if that's like someone you're interested in or what, you know, that could be a good thing or a bad thing, obviously. With workaholic energy, there's this feeling of burnout in which sometimes they overwork themselves to the point of like exhaustion, or even like making themselves sick. Not to the point where like, I don't want to say it like make themselves sick, like they do it on purpose, you know. It's just like, as someone who works so hard and works and never takes a break or allows themselves to pour back into their cup, or you know, does that self-care and rest, you know, your body's not able to recover and get that, you know, like I said, rest that they need. So how does your body respond to that? You get sick, you know, your immune system gets weaker, and then you just forcibly get sick so that you have to rest. You have no choice, right, in that matter. This person is someone who has a lot of goals, like big goals, ambitions, and this is not like this type of ambition, I feel like, is about climbing up, I feel, in their workspace. There's this energy of like putting in the work and the time and the effort, and hopefully moving up in wherever they are in their work, which is why I think they work so hard. And they're not afraid of a challenge. They won't back down from a challenge. There's so much inner strength and inner wisdom within themselves. There's someone who is definitely looked to as a leader, and looked to as someone who can teach others to grow in their position, and may even be of like in a managerial position, or someone who trains other people in their position, if that makes sense. I do get this feeling though that this person can be somebody who dwells in, you know, the things that didn't go right, because they are such a hardworking person. This person is such a hardworking person. Excuse me. When something doesn't quite work out, or doesn't quite line up to the way that they worked really hard to make it so, they often dwell on the things that went wrong rather than looking at all the things that went right. And so sometimes there's this energy of like, that's why the double card is here, you know, they kind of sit with that energy of like, well, I don't care if all these things went right, you know, like I only care about the things that went wrong, like X, Y, and Z went wrong, you know. 10 things could have went right and 2 things went wrong, and they'll only focus on the negative. So that's part of their shadow aspect that they're kind of working on. It does feel like this person could be a little bit temperamental and can be quite sensitive and aggressive at times when they're feeling misaligned. And this could be because they're so hardworking and like this perfectionist energy comes out. I do feel like that because they are work. Sometimes when we're in this misaligned state, they just really need to relax and allow themselves to rest. And really, that's what this card is coming out here too. They just need to allow themselves to rest and get into this meditative state so that they can get clear with their thoughts and what they really want. And sometimes they're too much in their heads, you know, they're too much in their thoughts and their logical feelings and not feelings, but logical thoughts and mind, that they need to also remember to connect back to their emotions and their heart. Because when they do that, when they're aligned with their logic and their heart and they're connected together, they can achieve so much more than they ever thought possible. They can move forward and, you know, overcome so many more things than they ever thought possible and ever imagined in such a great way. And that's crazy. They have this innate ability to also just develop whatever skills are necessary to get the job done. This person is just, it's like there is no task too big or too small. And if they don't know how to do something, they're going to figure it out. They're going to, you know, there's no challenge that they can't overcome. And it's just this ability to grow and grow and grow and always level up. And that is what this person is able to do. However, like I said, it's just about them coming back to alignment and just checking in with themselves. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. They can do that. However, with this Boar card coming out, sometimes they get so pig-headed, so stubborn, that they forget to check in with themselves emotionally, and they can push people away from them as well. There's also this part of them too that can really connect to like a more mystical side. I know not all of us are so like spiritual and all of that stuff, but should they choose to, or maybe they are, you know, I want to be able to try to relay to a wide variety of people. This person has the ability to really tap into that psychic part of them, because we do have the High Priestess here, and then this part says Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. They have the ability to really connect to that, but it's blocked because they're too much in their logical head. And when we think about, when we really think about like logic and intuition, it's two completely different things, while in the same sense using the same part of your brain. Well, not your same part of your brain, but the same part of your body, right? Your head. But intuition is also a feeling. It's also part of your whole body. It's also a feeling in your heart and in your soul and in your gut. So by meditating and coming into alignment and allowing yourself to ground and really just get back into your body, and that could be with, like, I would tell this person, you know, meditating just a few minutes a day with guided meditation, with sound. This could be even just dancing, getting back into your body and out of your head. Music, things like that, can really help connect you and ground you into yourself and get out of your head, out of that logical space, and open you up to so much more things. Okay guys, sorry. Had to get my daughter some Pop-Tarts. Maybe you guys need to get a snack as well. I feel like maybe you guys are, maybe your person, this is why it's a little confusing. Your person needs to get some snacks, hydrate, have a little tea party for yourself, for them. Remind them to eat and drink. They could be working so hard and so much that they don't eat or drink enough, and fuel their bodies, nurture their bodies, things like that. And I feel like oftentimes maybe when we're working and on the go, I'm getting this feeling that they don't stop and actually fuel their bodies in the right way. They just kind of grab whatever. And I'm not trying to judge, but I do feel like sometimes they feel even more exhausted because they don't necessarily grab what they would like to eat. They just kind of grab what's convenient. And there's this energy of like you making them making healthier choices would definitely change the game for them as well. But yes, I do feel like this person has maybe been feeling a little bit lost, a little bit stressed, and misaligned, and getting really getting back into alignment, getting back into their body, doing this meditation work. I know that sounds like boring if you are not someone who meditates very much. Will really reignite that spark within them and get them back to feeling like themselves, back to feeling like good in their bodies and things like that. So let's just finish off with some guidance and advice. See what this deck has to say. I also feel like going out and having fun with friends might be helpful for this person. So, being you. Okay, that was really confusing to channel. To channel as somebody who is telling someone else about you, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I'll continue channeling that way for the other groups, but I hope that it made sense for you. Continuing with the advice though for you, I will not be channeling for this person. Excuse me. But this is advice and guidance for you in particular. What you need to know for you, because you, my friends, group 1, are extremely stressed and in your head working so hard. It's time for you to give back to yourself. I'm also going to pull some self-care cards for you as well. So advice and guidance for group 1, please. Advice and guidance for group 1. Okay, we have Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, destiny. I really like that, you guys. Look how beautiful that is. Card. So I feel like there is a divine plan at work here for you guys, and a lot of it has to do with you kind of letting go and working on some of these shadow aspects of yours. And I think that's why you've come to this reading, to find out like what about yourself, if that makes sense. Things that you really want to work on maybe, and understand maybe things that have been blocking you, or that certain challenges that you've been facing lately in your life. And know that like you have an immense strength to you, and that you didn't get this far just to get this far, you know. I feel like some of you might like hold your breath sometimes, and I don't know if that's like specific to one person, but if you do and you get a headache, or you clench your jaw sometimes because you get upset or you're frustrated and you're working really hard, you know, we need to find a little bit of a healthier outlet for you, whether it be like a stress ball, or maybe like a fidget spinner. Or poppets. I think poppets have been really helpful for me, because I am also somebody who deals with like anxiety. So when I do get anxiety, I tend to clench my jaw, especially when I'm driving, and hold my breath, which is really bad. I get dizzy and I get migraines, things like that. So if you also feel this way as well, excuse me. If you also feel this way as well, I don't know why, it just connected me to this strength card when that came out. So if you feel that way, poppets might be really helpful for you. Playing with like slime or Play-Doh might be helpful. But yeah, as far as like the things that you're going through right now, I know it feels extremely challenging and burdening for you, but it's not about you like feeling like, oh my god, why am I going through all this shit? Like, know that you wouldn't go through all these challenges for no reason. Like, you go through these challenges because you're leveling up and you're moving up, you know what I mean? So if you've been manifesting a change, if you've been manifesting something bigger in your life, you kind of have to realize that it comes with challenges. It comes with these things being thrown at you, so that it's like a video game, right? Like, if you want to get to the next level, you need to overcome these battles and you have to beat the boss in order to get to the next level, if that makes sense. So it's all a part of it. It's all a part of your destiny and divine plan, and you have the wisdom, and Athena is the goddess of wisdom, by the way. So just so you know. Oh, I also have the return, a new story. You decide, alignment. It's coming together. Seriously, what were we talking about? How you are coming into alignment with yourself, and like, as long as you let yourself get back into your body, this is going to help you come back into alignment. Because right now it feels like you're misaligned. It feels like you're too much in your head and like you're overburdened with yourself, with these things that you've been working hard as. Like, it's that workaholic energy, and it's like this go go go. It just feels, it feels heavy, group one. So just return to alignment and know that these things, oh, this is way too much, spirit. Know that these things are coming together for you, and just as long as you kind of do some of the work with the universe, you can't go wrong, honestly. Oh, we have the crowning. Initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. Yeah, so you are definitely going through some sort of a rebirth here, and the seat at the table, it's yours at this tea party here that we're talking about. Go get it. You know, this initiation that is being talked about, it's just making me feel like that leveling up. That, do you want it bad enough? How, like, the universe is testing you. Do you want, how bad do you want this manifestation that you've been asking for, this thing, this new level that you've been asking for? How bad do you want it? And it's just about you going to get it. You know, you deserve it, you're worthy of it, but do you want it? That's the thing. And if you want it, go get it. So back of your deck is the Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching, inner quest. Yes, stop searching outside of you, because you have what it takes inside of you. And that's why this meditation card is here. It's about going within yourself, getting back into alignment with you, and you have everything that you need inside of you. So stop searching outside of it, outside for you, you know? But yes, I hope that this reading was helpful and brought you some clarity. I'm going to finish off with self-care cards. So let me just get you that deck. Hold on one sec. One sec. If I can grab it. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. All right. Self-care. Because you guys need some self-care and some love for you. You guys work so hard. Group one. Self-care for group one. Peace, spirit. We have aromatherapy number 3. Okay, so scents, candles, incense, things like that. Essential oils might be really helpful. Lavender is really relaxing, you guys. But yeah, if you're new to like aromatherapy and things like that, candles are probably really easy to start off with, if not essential oils, like with a what's that thing called, a diffuser. Yeah, those are really helpful, really calming and relaxing. We also have connect with fire, so excuse me, sorry, I had to cough. So connect with fire, candles, maybe that's a thing. So fire and aromatherapy, that makes me think candles. That might be really great for you. Self-care for group 1, please. What kind of self-care should group 1 be focusing on to get into alignment? Okay, we have 4, be still. Seriously, this is about you getting that rest. You need to just rest and be still and like just allow yourself to meditate, or at least relax, you know. Oh, more fire. Burning bowl ritual. So this could be just you burning things that you want to release and let go of. This can also be you like, so obviously be safe when you do this. I've never personally done a burning bowl ritual, but this is very intriguing for me and I really want to try doing one. But I believe you can just write down things that you want to release and let go of, maybe bad habits. So like your workaholic syndromeness, you know, things like that. And then burn it in a bowl. Please be safe. Practice safe burning bowling. Burn bowling. Okay, anyways, we're going to get a couple more. Self-care for group 1, please, Spirit. Self-care for group 1, please. Self-care for group 1. Self-care for group 1. Whoa. Connect with your womb. Okay. So I realize not all of us have a womb, but what this means is if you're identifying as female, obviously this means like taking care of you and things like that, but I really want to take this as you connecting with your inner child, connecting with any childhood trauma that might be like stemming some of this workaholics things that you're dealing with. Like, why is it that you feel that you need to do this? Why do you feel like you have to keep going, and where does that stem from? And that's really going to help to heal that and get to the root of all of this. Connect back to, you know, are there any things that you have to deal with healing between you and your mother, you know, or whoever was your whoever you identified as your mother growing up, you know, things like that. And this is not an attack on your mom in any way, nothing like that, but this is just about you connecting with your mom and also you mothering yourself. Okay, so this means like you nurturing yourself. How can you better nurture yourself? How can you better take care of yourself? How can you better love yourself? And I know for some of us that might sound like a little bit too crazy, like a little too like, whoa, that's a little too much for me. Start with little things. Okay, little things like things that bring you comfort, things that bring you joy, whether it be like playing a video game or eating a bowl of cereal that you used to really enjoy as a kid. You know, little things that bring joy, that childhood joy back into your life. Start with that. Okay, baby steps. Okay, we're gonna just get one more. One more self-care for group 1, please. That nurturing is going to bring you back to alignment as well. Learning to take care of you. 35, meditate. Seriously, it's important that you meditate, group 1. Getting back into alignment, and back of your deck is music. So having music with you, around you, listening to music and allowing yourself to really like Sorry guys, I had to cough. Allowing yourself to listen to music, and don't just listen to it, but move your body, okay? Dance. Like, you don't have to be around people to do this. If you want to, go ahead, but you know, I feel like moving your body, get back into your body and just feel the beat, and that's really going to help ground you, really help get out of your headspace and align you. So start there. But that's what I'm seeing for you, group one. I feel really good about this, and I hope you do too. I hope this was really helpful. I hope this brought you some joy and some clarity and whatever you needed from this reading. And that's where I'm going to leave it. So I hope that this was great for you. Please don't forget to smash the like button and comment down below your favorite part. Also, please subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. And I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our family over there. We have exclusive pick a card readings and not available here on YouTube, as well as our extendeds, all accessed over there. But otherwise, you just commenting, liking, and subscribing is the easiest way for you to support me here, and the free way to support me here. So thank you so much for doing that, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys all very soon. Bye! What's up, group 2? If you chose this Draught of Despair potion bottle, really pretty bottle, welcome to your reading. I'm going to put your potion bottle right there, and we're going to get started. Starting off with some tarot cards. Just give it a shuffle for you. I shuffled beforehand, but we're just going to give it another good shuffle on camera for you as well. But I'm going to be reading in the style of like how I would tell the person who's inquiring about you. Basically about you, if that makes sense. So like, I'm going to be saying like this person, and the person is going to be you. So hopefully it makes sense. And then when we finish off, I will do advice and guidance for you in particular. So hopefully it makes sense. Also, if you notice how I cut certain parts, it's because I still have this cough that I can't get rid of since November. It's gotten a lot better, but I do cough and it's loud, so I don't want to keep it on my video. So if you notice it cut, that is what it is. It's me cutting that out so you don't have to hear it. I'm sorry. So just a little heads up. But yes, we're gonna get started here. Okay, spirit guides and angels, divine source, ascended master, what would a psychic say about group 2? What would a psychic say about group 2? What would a psychic say? Or the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, what would a psychic say about group 2? We have Temperance in the reverse. Okay, what would a psychic say about group 2? Oh, we're just going to take the top one, Judgments. What would a psychic say about the World in reverse? What would a psychic say about group 2? What would a psychic say about group 2? What would a psychic say about group 2? With 5 of Cups. Okay. The back of your deck is Strength. I'm just going to move these down. Okay. All right. And then I have these pre-shuffled oracles here as well, so we're going to reveal them now. Snake. So this is actually earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn might be significant. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? We also have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. It's a bonus card. Number 2, Taurus, cultivate. So we have Taurus twice. Taurus energy twice. Okay. We also have Meerkat, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. We have number 8, abundance. This is the root chakra. Okay. Other signs I'm seeing here that we could have that might be significant are Leo, Leo and oops, Taurus again, Aquarius, Capricorn. So I feel like earth signs are very significant, but again, take it only if it resonates. It's just as an extra layer of confirmation, and it doesn't, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be this person's signs. So I feel like this person is this person is definitely going through quite a few things, quite a few changes, and this person has a lot of okay, right off the bat, this person just has a lot of change going on, a lot of I feel like awakenings is just an overused word, but that's just what this is. Kundalini energy might be a very significant thing for this person. A Kundalini awakening in particular, especially with the snake coming out. But I feel like this person is just undergoing so much change and growth happening, not just within themselves, but outside of themselves as well. With all of these changes happening, it's just this energy of creating something of abundance and something of, you know, significance for them. And like I said, like cultivating, this cultivate card is just coming out strong, like cultivating something that is very long lasting and something that they can sustain for a long time. And this is something that they may have had dreamt about from when they were young, and this might be something that they have sparked an interest in recently through their calling. You know, they might have just awakened to this thing and felt like this urge to go follow their path, and their calling has just been there. But I do feel like there's this energy here that they have been feeling a little bit blocked and stuck a little bit in terms of closing out certain cycles. And I feel like part of it could be because they kind of dwell in things that maybe didn't go right, and they might be that glass half empty type of person, like a little pessimistic in terms of like how they think and how they look at things, but they are quite stubborn with all of this Taurus energy coming through. I feel like they're stubborn, and though that stubbornness might be, you know, they might think of their stubborn energy as like a positive thing, and while that might be true in some cases, in other cases it might be working against them because they're so focused on the things that didn't go right that they want to fix those things rather than move on, that it keeps them stuck in where they are at. And I also feel like sometimes when they are dwelling in that energy of feeling like, why is this happening? It's, you know, they kind of focus on the things that, like I said, the things that didn't go right. This draught of despair is just, maybe that's why why you guys chose this, but you might be focused on the things that did go wrong. Like, why is this happening to me? Woe is me. It's that energy of like being able to, you know, just shift your perspective and look at what you do have, what is going right, and then things will start to shift drastically. I know that sounds crazy, but it really will. It really will. It really, really will. Um, Focus on the abundance that you have going on and going, you know, going well for you, and you're going to really start to recognize the abundance flow into the other areas of your life. Whereas if you focus on the lack, more lack is going to flow through, if that makes sense. And when this abundance card is showing up, it's really just a sign for you to focus on the abundance, because you are due for more abundance. You know, so stop focusing on the lack, or this person needs to stop focusing on the lack. Sorry, I'm getting confused with like channeling this type of reading. Sorry. Okay. Maybe you guys might maybe this person might apologize for a lot of things, like I said, for doing something wrong, making a mistake, not recognizing that they're just human. This person might bend over backwards for a lot of people and be much like a people pleaser, in this way of how are they dimming their light in order to fit in. It does feel like this person might indulge in things like materialistically in order to find fulfillment spiritually and emotionally, and they might blur those lines a little bit. But I do feel like I'm just curious here. Queen of Cups. Okay, yes. So, like I said, that emotional fulfillment is just not quite there yet. You know, getting that emotional fulfillment, and you need to just focus on giving yourself that they need to focus on giving themselves that self-love and really just filling their own cups, because right now it's just not happening, you know. They could be overindulging in certain things and certain aspects of their life in order to fulfill those needs, that void that they have, this emotional void that they have, or spiritual void that they have going on, and that could be causing them to have these setbacks and not quite being able to close out this cycle and fulfill this manifestation in a practical way. I do feel like by getting in touch with your, you know, getting support from your trusted friends, like this person's being able to really connect back with their friends, and rather than being set on being like alone, I feel like maybe they spend a lot of time alone and being, you know, with themselves maybe a lot lately, trying to get really connected. They feel like it's important for them to get connected back with themselves. And while that is true, maybe this time alone has hindered them from really seeing clearly and really just connect with people who get what you're going through, or who just understand what you're trying to achieve here. And those people who you can really trust and lean on for support can really help align you back into where you're going, and, you know, kind of get you back into check here. There's a lot of twos coming through here. You have two here. This is also condensing to two as well. So I do feel like you coming into balance and, you know, unity with others might be very helpful, or this person coming back into balance and coming into unity with others might be really helpful as well. And then of course you have two fives here as well, which is all about challenges. And then you know, obviously there's a lot going on for this person to have to overcome, but nonetheless you will be able to get there. you know, just give yourself that time. You also have 2 8s coming out as well. So 8 for me is a number about attainment and, you know, taking action and really being able to close out the cycle, because I just think of the infinity symbol. So it's just about you being able to take action and inspired action at that. So you'll definitely be able to do that. Recognize that these things are happening for you and not to you, and just stop molding yourself to, you know, fit in to what you feel like needs to happen. I think as long as you allow yourself to bloom and truly, you know, understand that you're allowed to make mistakes, you're going to be able to flow better, if that makes sense. Stop focusing on the cups that fell over and move forward. Focus on, instead of those spilled cups, focus on how you can get other cups instead, you know, or like maybe you broke the cups, let's say. Don't focus on gluing them back together. Focus on getting new cups, you know what I mean? And I hope that makes sense. But that's kind of what's coming through here. Rather than like looking at all the things that went wrong, focus again on the areas that are going well. You know, maybe your bills are starting to pile up and you're not able to, you know, bring in money. Stop focusing on that. Like, really, I know it's difficult to say that and it's easier said than done, but like start focusing on the areas that you really are abundant in and start showing gratitude in those areas, and then you'll notice more abundance flowing through you in those aspects and in those areas of your life. So like, you know, be grateful for the love that you have, be grateful for the friendships that you have in your life, the family that, you know, are there for you and are there for you to lean on and support in your life. It's those things that, you know, are really going to make a huge difference here. So let's go more into this here. I also feel like there might be somebody who is in your life who might be making you feel small, or, you know, casting a shadow on your light in terms of like whatever you're going forward in. And I feel like whoever that is, it's time for you to speak up for yourself. And if you don't feel comfortable speaking up for yourself, then you need to at least walk away from that person, because this person is only, you know, detrimental to your growth and detrimental to your well-being. And that's part of like your growth process, part of your pathway. I feel like I feel like this person, this not like the normal way to what's the word? It's not the normal way to like, what is it? I don't even know the word. I'm blanking on the word. So I feel like your throat chakra is really blocked right now, but it's not like the normal translation of this card. But I feel like this person is really casting a shadow and blocking your sunlight, and it's really about don't dim yourself to fit in and please this person. Stop doing that, because that person does nothing for you. They're doing nothing for you but hindering you and blocking you. They're cock blocking you, and don't let them do that. Like, really, don't let them do that. They're just a jealous hater. Okay. Advice and guidance for group 2, please. Advice and guidance for group 2. They're the ones who are in despair, group 2. So seriously, they might be sabotaging you, and thus you sabotaging yourself. You know, just saying. Plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. This is a really pretty card, you guys. This is making me think of I was going to say Mother Earth, but yeah, Mother Earth. But really ground yourself, and it's making me think of the Empress card for some reason. But really integrate the parts that you've learned, the things that you've learned along the way, because there's something that you are not taking action on, and I feel like you already know so many things, and I feel like you might be somebody who is able to like hype people up and tell people other things, like tell people like how to get to their goals, and you're seeing them excel and grow and do all the things, but you're not embodying that energy yourself. And it's time for you to step up and do that. And that's really about like you finally closing out the circle and like ending this cycle and moving forward. You know, time to like finish up this level. This is like you're at the your time to defeat the boss and like finish this level and move on to the next. That's kind of like the energy I'm feeling. And it's like this is your boss move. It's time to go for it, you know? Advice. Here we go. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. I love this card. It's so pretty. I've never seen it. But this is a new deck, by the way. I haven't seen a lot of these cards. But this is really making me feel like you feel like you've been fighting so hard and doing all the things. And it's just looking again at these spilled cups and or these broken cups. It's time to look at the silver lining. Like I've been saying, look at the good things in your life. Look at the blessings. Look at the things that you have going for you. And you will start to see the hope. You will start to accept all the good things, and more things are going to start coming. You're going to start seeing more rainbows, you know? More blessings will be coming toward you, and really just start to recognize that there's beauty even in the hardness of it all. You also have the fertile void, inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. Ooh, I like that a lot, you guys. And I feel like this is that point in your life where you feel like it's like the calm before the storm, you know? It's like right before it just goes boom. I don't know like what other way to say that, but I hope that came across in the best way. But it's that inner quietness, that patience, it's that being ready. And this is all going to happen so quickly. The abundance that's going to sprout. Your back of the deck is the sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care, which we're going to pull some self-care cards right now as well, because you do need to take care of yourself, give back to yourself. You've been working hard, and it's just like I said about you allowing yourself some grace and allowing yourself to see that you have all of this strength going for you. You've been doing all of these things and going through this transformation, but you've been letting somebody else, I don't know, talk shit to you, block your light, cock block you, and you're dwelling on the negative. And I think that part of this is somebody else like talking to you as well, or like, you know, fueling the fire. But it's really about you getting practical as far as like finishing this out, because I do feel like we might not be in a practical mindset with, like I said, focusing on the broken cups, not spilled cups, but the broken cups, and trying to glue the glass back together, rather than focusing on a more practical solution, like getting ourselves new cups instead. So I do feel like it's that sort of an energy here, and there's this energy of like somebody might be messing with our vibe, and like we're just making riskier decisions, and we're not necessarily making decisions if we were in our right headspace, if that makes sense. So let's get some self-care, please. Self-care advice for group 2. Whoa, that was too many. Self-care advice for group 2, please. We have 27, hydrate. So yes, definitely need to drink some water. I feel like very thirsty right now, so I think you guys must be drinking some water. Hydrate yourself. This could also be not just hydrating by drinking water, but also like soaking in a bath too. Spend time with friends. Seriously, that came out again. So it's very important for you to connect with friends. I think that's going to be very important in terms of you, like, maybe getting inspiration in terms of overcoming this. And not just that, but understanding who's really in your corner. You know what I mean? They're going to really hype you up and get you to understand just how much of a badass you are. Advice for group, oh, sorry. Advice for group 2, please. Advice for group 2. We have intuition, number 28. Yeah, trust your intuition and knowing who's really in your corner. I feel like you do know that. And it's just about you following that gut feeling that you have, and you just know it. You know, getting back into your intuition and feeling that, trusting it, knowing what you are supposed to be doing and following that. Because right now you're thinking too much in terms of, like, you know, not, you're not thinking practically, but you're also not trusting your intuition as well. You're kind of just going, like, all about the place. It doesn't feel like, it kind of doesn't feel like you know what you're doing. You're just kind of going for it, to be honest with you, group 2. And it, like I said, it comes from a place of fear. It comes from a place of wanting to please somebody else. And it's not anything, it's not a reflection on you as a person by any means. I'm not trying to say that at all. But it feels like, you know, somebody else might be pulling the strings, if that makes sense. Look to the stars, number 31. So yeah, connecting with the stars. So that this is here as well. So I feel like connecting with the sky, the stars, like, might really bring you inspiration too. We're gonna just get one more. Also, maybe like connecting with your zodiac might be a significant thing too. And here we go. We have 22, energy work. So again, aligning your chakras, they might be very imbalanced. I think they definitely are very imbalanced because we're not grounded. We're not, you know, feeling aligned. And I think that you meditating and really grounding yourself is going to help a lot. The back of your deck is number 8, chanting. Excuse me. Number 8, chanting. You have number 8 again over here. So I feel like this could be things like saying affirmations to yourself as well. I know that might sound silly for some of you, but definitely nothing's too silly when it comes to our goals and when it comes to our manifestations, things like that. And like I said, I feel like someone has been, like, unkind to you and just not really doing the best by you as far as your highest and greatest good, but really chanting and just giving yourself that self-love. I'm just hearing that I'm healthy, I am wealthy song, so that might be, like, significant too. But like listening to music, guided meditations might be really helpful. But I hope that this was really helpful for you, group 2. I hope that it brought you some clarity and some insight into what, you know, a psychic would tell someone about you. And I hope you guys liked it. This was very, very good, cool for me to do. So, yeah, that's where I leave your reading, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below your favorite part. Let me know what you think. And if you would please also subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss a beat. And I'm also going to be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our family there, where we have our exclusive pickle card readings not available here on YouTube, as well as access to all of our extended readings as well. But yes, just you guys watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing does the most for me, and I appreciate it so much. It's the best and free way for you to support me, so I really, really appreciate you guys for just doing that. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a magical day or night whenever you watch this, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! What's up, group 3? If you chose this Daydream potion, welcome to your reading. I'm going to just put your potion over here. And we're going to get started with tarot. Now, I'm going to be reading in the style of basically telling your person, telling your soulmate or whoever about you. So I'm going to say, like, this person is blah, 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 and person being you. So I hope it's not too confusing. It's a little confusing for me, so I apologize in advance if it's confusing. but I'm doing my best because I don't normally channel this way, but we're going to give it a try. We are going to give it a try. I have some pre-shuffled oracles as well to support, so we're going to just take a look here and then finish off. But the when I finish off with the advice and guidance, the advice and guidance is going to be specifically for you, so just to clarify. But yeah, we're going to get started now. Okay. Okay. Spirit guides and angels, tap me into group 3. So group 3, I feel like, well, I'll get into it before I start channeling for you, your person. Well, see how confusing this is? Okay, right off the bat though, I do want to say that it feels like you guys are very much like similar to group 2 in the way that like you guys are people pleasers. And I say that with peace and love, of course. I feel like, honestly, I feel like you are somebody who, you have big dreams. Honestly, you have really big dreams, and you also have a lot of people who probably rely on you, to be honest with you. It feels like you are very family oriented, and it feels like you just carry so much weight on your shoulders, and it's that weight on your shoulders that makes you such a people pleaser. And it's not in this bad, I know people pleaser sounds so negative, but it's just embedded in you to, you know, so many people rely on you, and you just, it's been that way since you were a kid, I feel like. And this could stem from childhood trauma. It could just stem from, you know, the way you were raised, things like that. It's going to vary for each of you, but there's this energy of you just having so many big dreams. And I feel like you're also someone who's so clear about what it is that you want, and also who you are. I feel like you're at a point in your life where you really understand who you are, and or at least you're headed in that direction of really understanding who you are and discovering who you are and understanding your potential, like your greatest potential within yourself. And maybe like there's this part of you that was very much you know, comes off as like superficial, but really there's so much more to you than that. There's so much like deeper levels to you that people just don't really understand, and I feel like you're so misunderstood in so many ways. But yeah, we're just gonna get into what would a psychic say about you, group 3. What would a psychic say about group 3? We have the 5 of Cups. Honestly, this card's come out in every single pile. 5 of Cups. The Judgment card reversed. Queen of Cups. What would a psychic say about group 3? What would a psychic say about group 3? We have Death. What would a psychic say about group 3? The Devil. In your back of the deck is the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. And then we have your oracles here. the black egg, the starfish, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, that makes total sense. 6th house, sustainability. I'm gonna put this here actually. 44. Roadrunner, keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. And then we also have number 16, determination. Okay. Okay, group 3. I might get a clarifier. Actually, I think I'm fine. Your person is someone who is very much, like I was saying, very much in tune with understanding who they are, understanding that they are very much just getting to the point of, like, they know who they are, and they know, like, or at least they've started to really uncover who they are, the truth of themselves, and letting that truth out into the world. I feel like this person might have been misunderstood before, and people may have just judged them to be like just a pretty face, and you know, really just, like I said, judge them based on their looks, or, you know, just preconceived notions, and before they got to really know them. And I won't lie, I feel like this could have hurt their feelings. It could have really cut them deep, and this person might even dwell on that energy, dwell on like the fact that these people, like, they've been hurt in the past by certain people and thought like other people were their friends, and that hurt can really stem a lot of scars and just trauma, in which they have a hard time trusting people now. And it feels like that they're in this place where they really have a high sense of emotional stability and maturity, and like they've always been emotionally mature. I feel like this person has just always been like, they feel like they've been this kind soul, and that's why it hurts so much for them to feel like almost like betrayed. But it's a little bit different. It feels like, you know, why did people feel like that? Why did people judge me in that way? It's a weird, feeling. If I'm being honest with you. In that same sense, I do feel like this person is like really determined to create something for themselves. Like, they've had this huge dream for themselves that they pushed to the back because they felt like they weren't good enough for it or weren't worthy of it for whatever reason. They have a lot of this negative self-doubt and this inner critic, so to speak, that has hindered them from achieving this, hindered them from pursuing it even. And they may have let one little tiny voice or person who was like said something to them really just take a toll on their whole, like, going after this dream. And it's really just been about them overcoming this and letting go of that attachment, letting go of that you know, hold that it's had on them, and breaking these habits of letting, you know, negativity and what other people think really take a toll on them. Like, these shadow aspects are really something that they're trying to overcome and rebirth from. birthing new creations and dreaming a new world into being. This is all a part of their rebirth and all a part of their daydream. You know, this might be why that, you know, you chose the daydream potion, because this is a big dream that you have, and it's not just a small one, it's huge. Whatever this is that you know, this person's going for, it's huge, and they're determined to overcome this. They're very determined. You know, salmon swim upstream, and this is all like this is all going to take very much a toll on them in terms of like, are you going to be able to handle the things that are being thrown at you? Do you really want this that bad? Because in the past they may have been, you know, hindered by something so little as someone saying something to them, and then that knocks them down for like weeks, months, and just, you know, they might have started something and then just let it go because they are just not that type of person. You know, they let the littlest things break them down. This is someone who is very creative. They might be really good at writing. They might be very good at, you know, music or teaching or editing, something to do with creation, using their voice, speaking their truth, and using their throat chakra. That's very highlighted here. This is someone who's very expressive and artistic and tapped into their intuition. I do feel like I said, this person is also, you know, misjudged so much, because I think people I don't know why, it feels like people judge them for whatever reason. I don't know, based on their looks, based on what they have. They're so quick to judge this person based on their cover. Like, don't judge a book by its cover, but I don't, for whatever reason, people do. Based on looks, based on appearances, things like that. It feels like that, at least. And when really what you should know about this person is that you're super lucky to know this person. Being the black egg coming out here, I feel like you're very lucky to know this person. This is like a rare person who has been through a lot. Keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. This person has a funny side to them. They're going to make you laugh, and they're going to make you feel good, and they're also someone who works really hard, I feel like, as well. Being that there's a determination with them as well. But with the sixth house sustainability coming out, I feel like this person needs to understand that being that they work so hard, they have this tendency to work, and then not balance their energy out with some rest, and they cause themselves to burn out with exhaustion. They need to have a healthy work-life balance. They need to incorporate daily habits and, you know, check in with their mental health as well, especially when they deal with a lot of these you know, mentalities that take a toll on their, you know, their mental health, as far as like, you know, worrying about what other people are thinking and how they're being conceived by other people, and you know, having this mistrust with so many people based on what, you know, being burned in the past by people that they thought they could trust. There's that energy coming through here so strong. It just feels like it's just taking me back to experiences that I've had where they put their faith and trust into the wrong person, and they were really let down. And so it just feels like this person really has some trust issues with letting certain people into their circle. So they might have a really small circle in terms of their friends, and they're really calling in to their circle, their soul family. You know, it feels like they're really trying to build a new life of sustainability, a new life of their dreams, really. Their soul family, people that are really there for them, you know, for the right reasons, and truly for, you know, who they are, and see their value in who they are, and no longer pouring themselves into people who don't, you know, see their value and their trueness and their authenticity, and instead take advantage. And I feel like that's what this person kind of looks at. Sometimes, you know, they kind of dwell in that, and that's not to say without good reason. You know, I can feel this person's pain and what they've been through, and it's hard to let people in after feeling that by someone you trust. And yeah, I feel like this person is really rising to the top, and they know it, and they feel it in their bones, and it feels good. So to know this person is an honor and a rarity. So definitely, I feel like this person is doing amazing things. This person is a star. And there are so many amazing things about this person. This person is going to be doing amazing things with their life. So just know that. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3. Wow, amazing. Whew. Okay, I hope that was helpful. This is amazing energy, group 3. We're gonna finish off with advice now. Man, I want to know you guys. Comment down below because I want to know you guys. You guys are amazing, and your energy is amazing. I feel just so high vibe right now. Whatever you're working towards is incredible, and I don't know what other people who have burned you in the past, but I feel for you, and you've got big dreams, and as long as you keep working towards it, it's coming. You're determined and you're strong. Just balance out that energy with a sustainable life. You know, work-life balance is important. You have the Rose of Venus, alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. Yes, what we were saying earlier. Just about staying aligned and things like that, and really just allowing yourself to go with the flow, you know. Excuse me. Also, what I'm getting with this, the Venus energy, I'm just feeling like you need to give yourself some self-love, self-care, things like that. That, like I said, sustainability is about that work-life balance. Sometimes we overwork ourselves and we burn out. So definitely, we have plant yourself here. This card makes me think of the Empress. So definitely make sure you integrate and embody the Empress energy. Ground yourself. Give yourself some self-care. Nurture yourself. What are things that you can do to really nurture and give yourself some self-love and self-care? Things like that. We also have Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion, humanity. Love that. And then your back of the deck is after the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy. It's over acceptance. So this is just you already accepting yourself, seeing the silver lining after everything that you've been through, and just understanding that there is hope in other people that are coming toward you. Returning to each other is about you returning to your soul family and having compassion for those who are around you. You know, not everyone is out to get you, and other people have been through things too. So just remember that. I'm going to finish off now with some self-care advice and guidance. Okay, what is some self-care that group 3 needs to do? That's way too many cards, Spirit. Self-care for group. Whoa! Okay, we're going to take this top one. Connect with crystals. Okay. You guys know I love my crystals. Connect with crystals. We also have master number 11 coming here, so new beginnings. Also a number that makes me think of gifts and yourself, so check in with yourself. Healing crystals are really great, like rose quartz would be really good for you guys. 48, spend time with animals. Yes, so your pets give you the best love as well. You might also be seeing a certain animal in particular quite often, and that could be like your spirit guides coming through, your ancestors showing you love. 42, read. So reading could be very calming and soothing for you. It might be very therapeutic. So not just reading like self-help, but also read whatever makes you feel good. You know what I mean? Whatever makes you feel good. And self-care advice for group of 3, please. Okay, we have 38, nourish your temple. Yes. Okay. This is all about you fueling your body and nourishing it with good stuff, okay? One more, please, Spirit. Self-care advice for group 3. Well, one more self-care advice for group 3, please. Oh, I think I had multiple cards flipped. So we have make an altar came out. We're going to take that. So an altar could just be things that you really cherish and love. I have all my crystals in one place along with some sage and incense, Palo Santo sticks. But yeah, it's whatever you want to put there, really. And I have a picture of my grandpa, my papa. And then number 9, clean your space. So cleaning your space might really help to free up any stagnant energy, negative energy that's in your area, and really allow things to, new energy to come through, and not only new energy, but positive energy as well. So the back of your deck is sound healing, number 47. So that might be really helpful. There's some really great sound healing meditations on YouTube, here on YouTube, that are really great. Just start off with some short ones. You don't need to listen to like the really long ones, but that's really helpful in healing, especially with balancing and aligning your chakras, things like that, grounding you out and things like that. So I keep saying things like that, sorry. But seriously, you guys, balance yourself, just give yourself back that self-love and nourishment and all of those good things. That is where I'm going to leave your reading, group 3. I hope that this brought you some insight and clarity, things like that. And there I go with things like that. Anyways, all that jazz. I don't know. Anyway, also, you might want to drink water. My throat is really dry. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below to let me know your favorite part. And I would also love it if you subscribed and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. But otherwise, I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our family over there, where we have exclusive pick-up card readings not available here on YouTube, as well as access to all of our extended readings too. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Like, watching, subscribing, and commenting is the best and free way for you to support me. So I really, really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so, so much for watching. Have a magical day or night, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. What's up, group 4? If you chose this witch strengthening potion, welcome to your reading. I'm going to put your potion here. Ugh. And then we're just gonna get right on into your reading. Sorry, my camera keeps doing that. We're gonna start with tarot, and I'm gonna lay your pre-shuffled oracles. Excuse me. Also, if you notice, I keep cutting. It's because I have to cut out my cough. I'm so sorry. I still have that cough that won't go away. It's gotten a lot better, but it's just loud, so I don't want you to have to hear it. That's why I cut it out, just so you don't have to listen to it, just in case you're wondering. But the way I'm going to read this is in the style of how your person would be, you know, how your soulmate or whoever is asking about you. So when I refer to your person, it's the person is going to be you. So this person is, you know, XYZ, whatever. You are the person. And then I'm going to finish off with advice, and the advice and guidance is specifically for you. So hopefully it's not too confusing. It was a little confusing for the first few groups, but I did my best. So please bear with me. Anyways, we're going to just get started. So let's see if I can get anything before we jump in. Spirit guides and angels, divine source, ascended master. Tap me into group 4. Group 4, I feel like you guys are definitely like I feel like you're deep like the ocean. You're sensitive and you're full of emotion. I also feel like you are witty, though. Quick-witted and tapped into your emotions. And I feel like you often take on to the emotions of other people as well. You might be empathic. Whatever I say in this reading, please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't let it take from you. So always take that with every reading I give. But yes, we're just going to get into that. I do feel like you guys are very intelligent as well, being that you chose this potion. But what would Psychic say about group 4? We have the Ten of Swords. What does Psychic say? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. What does Psychic say about group 4? What does Psychic say about group 4? Did I flip a card? What does Psychic say about group 4? Whoa, I'm just going to take the top Ace of Cups reversed. What does Psychic say about group 4? We have the Queen of Wands. What would a Psychic say about group 4? Please. One more. What would a Psychic say about group 4, please? We have the Ten of Wands reversed. And on the back of your deck is the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. And then we also have your pre-shuffled oracles. So we have the Rabbit. I'm going to shift these over. It looks a little crooked too. So it might be my camera. One sec, guys. 1 second. Actually, it looks fine now. The Rabbit, okay. We also have Inner Temple, Devotion, Tune into the portal of your heart. Hold on 1 sec. We also have Pisces, Sensitize, number 12. Okay. Emu, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. Okay. And number 3, Nurturing. I believe this is the Soul Star chakra. So, guys, this part is crooked. Okay. All right, guys. Group 4. Okay. Group 4. This is this person here that you are asking about is this person is excuse me. Right off the bat, signs that we're seeing. Obviously, we have Pisces showing up, but the Rabbit is also Earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn might be significant as well. So there's that. But I do feel like this person could be very... we talked about very, very sensitive, right? Very emotional, and very emotional in the sense of like they're kind of out of balance in terms of their emotions right now. And I say that because they might be taking on the emotions of other people in terms of like with them being an empath. They might not even recognize that they're an empath. They might have a hard time recognizing which feelings are their own and which are those of other people. With this rabbit card coming out, though, they're very hyper aware, hypersensitive, hyper in tune, and this also makes me feel like they're in a state of fear. You know, rabbits tend to be overwhelmed by many things. They're fearful of things around them, and they're kind of like, you know, squirrely, if that makes sense. They're also very good listeners, okay? Being that they are sensitive, they're very good listeners, and they're very good at being compassionate of your feelings and your emotions, as well as being nurturing to you, like a very motherly as well. I feel like they're very great at being like this divine motherly figure, whether or not they identify as you know, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just feminine energy in general. We all embody both masculine and feminine energy. This person is very good at nurturing and loving others, and giving that energy to people when they need it, and understanding their emotions, and being able to give other people what they need in terms of emotionally. Another thing that I want to talk about with this person is that I feel like they're very quick-witted, and they're very good at like making friends. But I also feel like at this time they're very careful about who they let into their pack, who they let into their circle, who they let into their pride. Just because there's this sense of like somebody may have betrayed them, may have like stabbed them in the back or let them down in some sort of way. And there's an energy here of really being stern about who is allowed into the pack, because there's something greater at heart, at stake here. I feel like this person has more to lose if something goes wrong, and they don't want it to fall back on who they let into their circle. It could be that they are a parent or responsible for someone else. For some people, I know not everyone's going to be a parent, but this person could just be responsible for like children or pets even. But I do get this feeling that they might be a parent of some sort. And it just feels like they have a lot more to lose should something go wrong. So it's very important for them to protect their energy and their space and put in place healthy boundaries as well. I feel like at this time too, it's very much them having a lot of responsibilities, and they're unloading themselves of these responsibilities. They've been carrying a heavy load and a heavy burden, and it could be a lot of these responsibilities in terms of taking care of other people and having to, you know, share the load, and they're now being able to pass the torch on to other people and pour back into themselves. This is a time for them to really start nurturing themselves and give themselves that self-love. Tune into the portal of your heart. This is about them really getting in tune with their own emotions, and like I said, tapping into themselves and recognizing, differentiating between their own emotions and other people's, and being able to put a barrier between that so that they're not taking on the burden of other people's emotions and carrying that weight, and like holding a weight that is not meant to be held by them. Taking on that heavy weight on their shoulders has made them very tired, exhausted, and also caused them to fear a lot as well, because I feel like by carrying such a heavy load, while also trying to take care of someone else, sometimes that puts a stress on us that, you know, can cause so much anguish within ourselves, and then eventually we just can't take it anymore, and that just you know, that leads us to this Ten of Swords here. I'm just curious what's here. Oh, love that. What's there? Oh, I love that too. This person is definitely finally seeing the truth in that and unloading these burdens. And they're seeing that once they start to pour back into themselves, that, excuse me, that once they start to pour back into themselves and really nurture themselves, the things that they've been manifesting are going to start being very clearly aligned to like the pathway to get there is going to be like clearly lit to them, like just like this pathway right here. It's going to be so bright and lit up and clear as to like what steps need to be taken to get there, that they're going to be able to reach this King of Pentacles state here, and then they're going to reach this state of happiness, this bright happiness. The Sun card is right behind that, and ultimately behind that is that yeah, so it's like navigating these uncharted waters that they just haven't been able to really calm, and these emotions that they've been flustered with. It's just about strengthening that emotion, that heavy weight that they've been having within themselves, and just understanding that this is a time to go on a new adventure. This is a time for you to really just enjoy your life and really start to believe in yourself. Start to believe that it's possible for you to go there, because I feel like time and time again, you've taken on the weight on your shoulders, and you've taken on so much responsibilities and burdens of other people that you've made up excuses as to why you couldn't execute certain things or go on a certain pathway or whatever it is, or adventure, and pursue certain things that you're like, I would love to do that, but I can't because of this. And you've made up an excuse for whatever reason, and now is the time for you to stop doing that and heed this calling and go for it. Don't be stuck frozen in fear in this Rabbit card, and like, this person needs to not be frozen stuck in this fear in this Rabbit card. Sorry guys. And go for this new adventure. This person is just really stuck frozen in this fear, and it's time for them to keep moving, time for them to keep going. And then once they do that, they can really start moving forward. We have a 12 here, which condenses to 3, and then a 3 here as well. So 3 is the number of growth and expansion, and that's what this person is doing. They're growing and expanding. So growth and expansion can be scary. It can be uncomfortable, but it's definitely necessary for them to move on to where they want to go, move on to the part that they want to get to this King of Pentacles. You know, you don't get to this King of Pentacles stage by staying comfortable, by making things easy and things like that. It's not going to happen, you know, by staying comfortable and in a place of by staying comfortable and being in a place where you're, you know, happy and safe and feeling good in the rabbit hole, you know. So group 4, this is just about you really I keep like switching back and forth between channeling for you and the person asking about you, but this is just really about tuning into your heart and really what's calling for you. Don't let fear keep you frozen. I'm just hearing that saying from Babe Ruth, like, don't let the fear striking out keep you from playing the game. And that's really what this is all about. Don't let that fear keep you from playing this game. Don't let fear keep you frozen and from trying, because otherwise you're always going to be stuck wondering what's on the other side. And what's on the other side for you is this King of Pentacles, this life that you've been dreaming of here. and you're already doing the work to get there. I feel like you're already, you know, starting to tune into yourself and nurture yourself, and you just have to keep up with that. And once you do that, you'll be just fine. So we're going to now get into your advice and guidance section. Let's get into your advice and guidance section. What advice and guidance do you have for group 4, please? Too many cards. Advice and guidance for group 4. We have come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance desires. Yes, so this is just about you. Like I said, this is the Queen of Wands coming out again, attracting what you are wanting and receiving that abundance, what you desire. We also have the sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care, giving yourself that nurturing that you really need back to yourself. Okay, one more please. Advice. Oh, that was quick. Healing the motherline, healing ancestral work, motherline, growing up. So again, there's a lot of energy here about like nurturing yourself, that that Empress energy, about like divine feminine and mother energy. So there might be this energy of like nurturing things to do with trauma from your mom, things like that. You also have the Great Mother at the back of your deck. Surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. So divine mother energy might be very significant. There might be trauma from your childhood that you want to be healing, things like that. And just mother yourself in the way that you weren't mothered, or be the mom to yourself that you really needed. Connect with your mom might be another thing. Okay, and we're going to just finish off now with the self-care cards, but you guys really have a lot of energy of this Empress energy about like, I just keep being called to the Empress card. I'm surprised the Empress card did not come out for you, but it's about you connecting to that divine mother energy. I feel like mother coming out, not divine feminine, but divine mother. And it's about you not just connecting to it, but also like embodying that motherly energy that maybe you didn't have. I'm not saying your mom was a bad mom or anything like that, but maybe there were certain aspects about your childhood that you are either missing now and needing in your life now, or that things back then you were missing back then have followed you to your life now that you need to heal. So really take a look at that, really do that. And then there might also be this energy of you really just missing your mom, you know, and if you're able to, you know, call your mom, tell her you love her, spend some time with her if you can. And if that's not possible, then there's other ways that you can connect with your mom. You can meditate and connect with your mom, watch some movies that really remind you of your mom, or a mom that you admire and really love if that wasn't something that you had growing up. I just feel like there's this energy of you really missing that motherly figure and healing that within yourself and giving yourself that energy to you. Be the mom that you wanted and needed, and that's just coming through so strong. But let's get some self-care now. Advice. Self-care advice for group 4, please. Self-care advice for group 4. I just want to give you like the biggest hug, group 4. Also Stepmom, that movie Stepmom might be significant. I keep seeing it in my head. Number 26, health checkup. That might be something to look into. I am not a doctor by any means, but maybe you need to go get a health checkup for some of you. Number 35, meditate. Like I said, meditation might be really helpful. Guided meditations are really great here on YouTube as well. And you don't need to do like really long ones. Just start with like a 5-minute one. Something really short and quick. And then ease into it, you know? Whatever feels comfortable for you. Advice, well, we have spend time with animals. Yeah, especially if you're like a fur mom or like a feather mom or a scale mom, an animal mom in general. That might be really great for you to just spend time with them. There's nothing like animal love, you know, that unconditional love that you get from an animal. Self-care advice for group 4, please. We have connect with the earth. Yes, connecting with Mother Earth itself. There's that unconditional love coming through from Mother Earth that is just unshakable, and I feel like that might be extremely healing, grounding in itself. One more, please. Self-care advice for group 4, please. Self-care advice for group 4. Wow. And we have number 42, read. Yep, reading a book might be very calming and soothing. Whatever floats your boat in terms of what you want to read. We also have number 43, rest at the back of your deck. Just resting, and maybe you might get some dreams coming through as well from a motherly figure in your life. Things like that. You might have a really motherly spirit guide that wants to come through in your dreams as well with this rest card coming out. So there's that. But that is what I have for you, group 4. I hope that this reading was really helpful and brought you what you needed and that you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it was confusing, but I hope it wasn't. Sorry, keep coughing. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below to let me know what your favorite part was. I would really appreciate it. And if you go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our family over there, where we have exclusive pickle card readings not available here on YouTube, as well as access to all the extended readings as well. But otherwise, just you guys being here, commenting, liking, and subscribing is the best and free way to support me, and I really, really appreciate that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing, magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!